70 minutes into his comeback.
May 1966, a legend by the name of Eric Cantona was born. The current actor, director, producer and former professional footballer had all the traits to have a successful career with his glowing personality on and off the big screen. Eric Cantona began his career in Auxerre, France, from there moving to Montpellier, Bordeaux, Marseille, Nimes and Leeds United. His playing days in Nimes were short-lived as he was frustrated with the constant bans that he received from the referees due to the frustration that he would show by throwing the ball at the referees due to a decision that wouldn't go his way. Eric Cantona left the training session and joined Leeds United on a loan move. Eric Cantona registered 9 goals in 28 appearances. However, as Eric familiarised himself with English football, something extraordinary happened. The 26th of November 1992, the Leeds United Chief Executive Bill Fortheby received a call from Martin Edwards, who was a former chairman Manchester United, to inquire whether Leeds United could sign former player Dennis Irwin. Alex Ferguson, who was present in the office, shook his head and waved a piece of paper in the air to Edwards, which simply said, "Ask about Cantona." Approximately half an hour later, Fortheby called back with a deal on the table for £1 million for Eric the King Cantona to join Manchester United. As Cantona quickly settled into the team, slotting in alongside Mark Sparky Hughes, Cantona contributed greatly to the quick upturn in the team's fortunes, not only scoring goals but also creating chances for the team players. His first Manchester United goal came in a 1-1 draw against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on 19th of December 1992. When we talk about Cantona, only one thing follows, and that's controversy. On his return game to Ellen Road to play Leeds United, a rival club at that time, a few weeks later he had spat at a fan and was fined £1,000 by the Football Association. Regardless of his behaviour on and off the pitch, Manchester United only lost twice in the league after Cantona's arrival and finished the season 10 points clear at the top of the table. Manchester United finished as champions for the first time in 26 years, making Cantona the first player to win consecutive English top division titles with different clubs. He had won a domestic league title with different clubs for 3 successive seasons, having helped Marseille win the French title in 91 and Leeds United in 92. In the 1993-1994 season, Manchester United retained the Premier League title. Cantona's 2 penalties helped them to a 4-0 win over Chelsea in the FA Cup final in 94. He was also voted PFA Player of the Year for that season and finished as Manchester United's top goal scorer with 25 goals in all competitions. What a Bobby Dazzler! However, the season was not without its moments of controversy. Eric Cantona was sent off as the team exited the Champions League against Galatasaray, and he was also dismissed in 2 successive Premier League matches in 94, firstly against Swinton Town and then against Arsenal. The 2 successive red cards saw Eric Cantona banned for 5 matches, including an FA Cup semi-final clash against Oldham Athletic, which Manchester United drew 1-1. Cantona was available for the replay and helped them win 4-1. This shows how vital Eric Cantona was for Manchester United, as his technical ability and his flair on the ball would overwhelm opposition teams. In the same season, Eric Cantona was issued the number 7 shirt, which was an iconic number for any Manchester United player, having previously worn by 2 legends, George Best and Brian Robson. However, the most iconic event in history of football was the Kung Fu Kick incident. In the 1994-1995 season, Manchester United looked to win the 3rd successive league title, and for the first time of the season, things went smoothly enough for the player and club. 25th of January 1995, he was involved in an incident that attracted headlines of controversy around the footballing world. A game against Crystal Palace, Cantona was sent off by the referee for kicking Crystal Palace defender Richard Shaw after Shaw had frustrated Cantona throughout the game by closely marking him. As he was walking towards the tunnel, Cantona randomly launched a Kung Fu style kick into the crowd, directly at Crystal Palace fan Matthew Simeones, a fan who had ran down 11 rows of stairs to confront shout abuse at Cantona. Cantona followed the kick with series of haymakers to the skull of Matthew Simeones. A lengthy ban from the game was regarded as inevitable, with some critics calling for Cantona to be deported and never allowed to play football in England again, with others called for him to be banned from football for life. Eric Cantona was sentenced to 120 hours of community service, which was spent coaching children at Manchester United's training ground. At a press conference, Eric Cantona has said the following words.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea.
Eric Cantona had left, leaving behind a packed media room surprised and baffled. There had been media speculation that Cantona would leave Manchester United to play for a fallen club once his suspension had finished, but Sir Alex Ferguson begged and pleaded Cantona to stay in Manchester despite interest from Inter Milan. After dealing with all the struggle with his ban, Eric Cantona asked to terminate his contract, however this was refused by Manchester United. Days later, Eric and Sir Alex Ferguson had a meeting in Paris, which ended with Eric Cantona declaring that he would remain in the club. 1st of October 1995, setting up a goal for Nicky Butt 2 minutes into the game, and then scoring a penalty after Ryan Giggs was fouled to secure a point for Manchester United in a 2-2 home draw against their rival club. However, 8 months without competitive football, this had taken its toll on Cantona, and he was struggling to find form prior to Christmas. 24th of December, the gap between Manchester United and league leaders Newcastle had increased by 10 points. Victory over Arsenal on 20th March, with Cantona scoring the only goal of the game, saw United overtake Arsenal in the title race, where they remained for the rest of the season. The goal came as part of a personal scoring run of 6 consecutive league matches for Cantona, 4 of which saw him score the game's only goal. He scored the 5th in a 5-0 win over Nottingham Forest on the penultimate day of the season. A result that meant United realistically only needed to avoid defeat at Middlesbrough on the final day. They won 3-0 to secure their 3rd Premier League title in 4 years. Cantona finished the season as the club's top goal scorer with 14 goals from 30 appearances. In 1996, Manchester United made it to the FA Cup final, where Eric Cantona contributed 4 goals out of the 6 to get him to the spot to face club rivals Liverpool in the final. In the absence of regular captain Steve Bruce due to injury, Cantona wore the armband for the final and took on the captain's responsibilities by volleying in the only goal of the game in the 86th minute after Liverpool had failed to clear a corner. Manchester United's victory made them the first club to win a double twice. Cantona was named Manchester United's captain for the 96-97 season. Manchester United retained the league in 96-97 season. Eric the King Cantona had won 4 league titles in 5 years with the team, and 6 in 7 years including those with Marseille and Leeds United. In my opinion, the standout moment in Eric Cantona's career was his phenomenal goal he has scored, which epitomised him as a player. His celebration by standing still, emotionless, slowly turning around and raising his arm before embracing Brian McClare touched the hearts of many Manchester United fans around the world. At the end of the season, he had announced his retirement from football at the age of 30. His final competitive game came against West Ham on the 11th of May 1997. Cantona scored a total of 64 goals for Manchester United, 13 in domestic cup competitions and 5 in Champions League, bringing his total tally to 82 goals in less than 5 years. The fans of Manchester United voted King Cantona as the team's greatest ever player by Inside United magazine. The name Eric Cantona lives on as he's a new feature in FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. Christmas, his name is chanted by fans. He is still revered today as one of Manchester United's greatest. If you like this video, then please like, share, comment and subscribe here on The Football Man.